Greetings, mortals. This is Michael Morrison of Séance of Sorrow, and tonight I will be reacting to the Scream 7 trailer. I am incredibly excited for this. I have been a fan of Scream since the first film when it was released in 1996. I saw it in theaters, and ever since then, I have loved this series. And I am one of the persons that is on the stew train. If you're a fan of this franchise, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, I was really excited when they announced that Matthew Lillard was going to be coming back for this, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with it. Let's jump into this trailer right now. First thing that I noticed, this is Matthew's house. So, let's see where they go with it.
This is it.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a motion detector.
Okay, so they're going to start us off with a laugh. Looking at that, it definitely looks fake. It looks like an animatronic. But it would be really cool if it wasn't. Let's see what happens. Nice, coming up from behind. Classic. Okay, I am really curious if this is part of the opening scene of the movie or if this is later in the movie. I'm going to guess that it's probably in the beginning. What a way to go.
Hello?
Hello, Sidney. Did you miss me?
Okay, this is another thing that I'm excited about. Sidney Prescott. I am a huge fan of this character. I've always felt like she was kind of the underdog in this series. You know, obviously she's the final girl. But her character is so unassuming, especially in the first one. And as time has gone on, you know, they've kind of made her into more of a badass after all of the trauma she's endured and coming through all of that to the other side. I mean, she is definitely a scarred individual. But I'm glad that they were able to bring her back for this installment. You know, I was not a huge fan of 5 and 6 because she wasn't in them that much. But they're telling us that this story is going to be centered around her. So I'm, again, just very curious to see what happens. Nice Halloween setting that they've got going on here with the orange leaves on the tree, that's setting us up for fall.
Town you found. You and your pretty daughter. Reminds me of where we grew up.
Okay. There we go. Reminds me of where we grew up. So obviously this Ghostface knows Sidney from when they were teenagers. And, you know, the easy thing would be that this is Matthew Lillard. But I don't know that they're going to go in that direction with this. It could be somebody else completely different that we're just not aware of. There might have been another character that was written into this story that is supposed to be from when they were all growing up, but that character was never a part of any of the other films. We'll see. But there was some speculation going on in Scream 6 when Gale Weathers was talking to Ghostface on the phone that certain things were said that made it seem like this was a Ghostface that was a part of the original group. And now they're leaning more into that with this. Very, very interesting.
Well, you sure know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sidney. Not this time.
Okay, that's significant. Not this time. There's meaning there. I don't know what it is. But that's another thing that I love about this series. There's always intention behind what is said and what is done. I'm just a massive fan of the writing of this Scream franchise, and I know that in this trailer they are giving us little nuggets that are intentional for us to try and piece together what's going on here.
Down to the end.
Okay, they're building the suspense right here. You know, this is an interesting dynamic too because we've never seen any of Sid's kids in this story. And the last time we saw anything with her kids, it was like she was pushing a stroller. But this is obviously a teenage girl that's supposed to be her daughter. And I don't know if this is supposed to be a time gap from Scream 6 to Scream 7, or if this is just one of her older children. But yeah, terrifying to be in the middle of this with your own flesh and blood.
I want to be a fighter like you. If you are.
See, there we go. I want to be a fighter like you. And Sidney was not always a fighter. I mean, she was this meek little girl in the first film. I mean, obviously she was a teenager, so not really a little girl, but she had that kind of innocence to her character. But she has definitely grown into a fighter.
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
Let's unmask this fucker.
All your friends died for just being near you.
Where is my daughter?
Okay, we got a little bit of Gale Weathers there too. Of course, they're going to bring Courtney Cox back for this. There's been some interesting rumors online that maybe this Ghostface is actually Gale. Bitter because Dewey was murdered. I don't believe that. But you never know with Scream. I mean, they could take it in any direction. But you know, this installment, the cast is just absolutely packed. And they brought back so many of former stars from Scream, but I haven't seen them in this trailer at all.
Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now! Oh, you got it.
Yeah. It's never that easy in Scream. You think you got him, you never got him.
He's dead. You need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
Of course. Always.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
Now, I'm wondering what that is supposed to mean. what is the reference here? I don't know. But this Ghostface, if it is, I don't know. It's really hard to say, guys. They really could go any direction. But obviously this Ghostface is tied to the past.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay. That sounded to me like Matthew Lillard. That this is gonna be fun. Maybe I'm wrong there. Yeah, February 27th. It's a long ways away. I'm gonna be living in anticipation until then. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this trailer, though. Do you think that this is Matthew Lillard as Ghostface in this one, or somebody else? What are your predictions for this? Go ahead and drop a comment and let me know. And if you have not already, click that summon bell to subscribe to our channel. And I will leave links here at the end of this video to other reaction videos as well as our music videos. And until next time, this is Michael Morrison of Seance of Sorrow, and I will be watching you from the black.